Okay, so let's see if it goes up. Okay, so now, let's see, shut this off. Hey, see if I can, get some, so, oh, I'm having a blast with this. So anyway, so I graduated in high school in 1979, and I'm just going off the cuff. That's the way it should be, right off the cuff about everything. Now let's go back to, let's see, I get only about 7 minutes for each season of life, of course. So I was 16 and I caught on fire. I already started to talk about this. So, and I'm very worried about the people who are, buying this terrible stuff because they're being, I don't know what the word is, it's horrible what these other people are doing to them by offering them things they know will hurt them. It's not right, it's not right. They shouldn't be doing this because they're getting in joyous products and then come the terrible evil products. And it's not right to do this to people. No, it's just not right. So I was 16, I caught on fire. And I can't explain the whole, is it taping? Yes, okay. I'm on, let's see. They keep track of this. Okay, so I ran down. My whole back was on fire. I ran down to the den. And my mother and my brother, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be here. So they tackled me, put out the fire, and they call the ambulance and they go to the hospital. They go to the hospital, and the hospital says, well, of course, and the ambulance ride was so painful. And that's why I'm so worried about everybody who does this now. Is, it's just, it's a painful experience. I don't want anybody else to go through it. But I'm not talking necessarily about the fire. Definitely don't want anybody to catch on fire, especially at that age. But what I'm worried about is what came afterwards. And this is like, see, they say, so the painful part of my whole life was the ambulance ride up there. I'm just a kid, I'm 16 years old. And so they would put me in the operating table and they peeled off the back skin that was no longer operating. It was all dead tissue. And then they gave me a shot of Demerol. And then they stopped the Demerol when the nerves started coming back, which I was in agony, so they put me on Percodan. And after 3 months of that, I went through a physical withdrawal that lasted a day, at most a day and a half. I don't want anybody to experience that. It's so painful. So please don't hurt people by selling them things you know are going to hurt them. And you won't know this. People who are working in those stores. So, it's just be good to people, always try to help them. So I was in that, and all of a sudden my relatives are visiting me, which was quite unusual. Not for my immediate family, but for my relatives. I mean, I don't think I'll ever see them again. I think I'll probably get that money, but I'm not going to see my distant relatives. I don't think. I have no idea why, except, so, I don't know, it's, that's fine with me. I can get along without them. It's just fine. Oh. So then I was 18. When I graduated from high school, my favorite books were by science fiction writers and writers that I read none of the school curriculum. I'm not saying that's right, but that was just because my mind was all elsewhere as a kid, and I was very immature for my age. When I'm 18, so I'm with a lady, a girl who had the prettiest eyes I'd ever seen in my life, Kathy. I won't say her last name, that would be, so she's, and we, at a wedding of her cousin. Also, I was working at a place right near, in Pleasant Street in Split River Junction, as they say. That place really exists. And I'm working as a production control clerk. And it's my first office job, really. It's my first office job. And there's all these people I can explain and talk about. And so at that time, I'm confused. I'm going through kind of like late adolescence confusion. And then I'm working at production control clerk. And there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, including me, in the immediate office. The boss of the other people were in the back. Was in the back, and our boss was downstairs, and he wasn't well treated by his bosses. He was an old man, an elderly man. He really deserved respect, but he wasn't a kid. And one of the ladies who worked in my department said, "I would like to take that guy yells." It wasn't too nice. I mean, he invited. When he yells at our boss, it doesn't show him any respect. He's an elderly man, and he's just trying to get a decent pension. And that's why I say always respect your elder. Except two of them who are very dangerous. And we all know who I'm talking about. Now I'd like to, and this is autobiographical in nature, course, prerogative, and compass, and methodology. Oh, what's this? I can't take my eyes off of you. You're the kindest, quiet fire following the storm. You're blue-eyed lady in the door of Mercy's chapel. The one who wants to keep me wrapped up warm in her arms is very nice, until our eyes do flutter in the morning light. The one who you would never wish me wrong. Indeed. God bless you all. I hope next time I can get a more even shave.